Hey guys, Dan with New York SITEPOWER. Thanks for checking us out. A few minutes of education this afternoon. A question we commonly get is, why have an authorized dealer do my maintenance? It's just an oil change, right? Well, I can do that, and I can change the oil filter. Absolutely you can. We actually will educate you, and we encourage you to be familiar with your machine. So if you want to do your basic service, you can. However, we still recommend that at least every other year, you have a dealer come out, take a look at your machine, go through it, do any factory updates, address any recalls that might need to be done. In particular, this generator here was maintained by an electrician for a number of years. The electrician wasn't aware that there were a few updates, a few factory updates that came out in service bulletins that really needed to be done to this machine to save it from a critical failure. What do I mean by this? One service update required that the remote oil filter be moved because the lines to the oil filter would blow, resulting in all the oil leaking out of the engine. Now, normally that wouldn't be a problem because there's a low oil pressure shutdown on the engine, which would protect it. However, in this case, a bunch of these machines went out the door from the manufacturer, and they have the sensor for the protection, but the engine was never programmed correctly to shut down in the case of low oil pressure. So that was another critical update. It's a firmware update that needs to be done with a laptop, with access to the right firmware, the right software, the right equipment to get into the engine program and tell it what to do. Usually, only authorized, competent dealers have access to these specialized tools and equipment. So, in a lot of cases, machines just like this went out the door, ran low on oil, blew an oil line. They did not shut down, and it resulted in a blown engine, a critical failure on a $14,000 plus machine. You don't want that. So, is it a good idea to have a dealer out? Absolutely. Why is that? The little bit of money you may save doing it yourself, there are certain things that you may not be aware of as far as recalls, factory updates, firmware updates, certain things that most likely only a dealer is going to be aware of. So keep yourself educated. That's the purpose of this. We want you to know, because knowledge is power. We're out there, we're trying to put these videos out just like this, so you know what to look for, you know why it might be a good idea to have a dealer out there every other year to check on things and do the updates that these machines need. In this case, we were able to save this one before the engine blew, but regardless, it's always a great idea to have somebody out there that knows what they're doing, knows what they're looking at, and has the factory and manufacturer updates. Guys, if we can do anything for you, if you have any questions on your generator, feel free to reach out to us. We appreciate you. Thanks for checking us out. Have a great day.